Oh, thing is,
this.
no, I didn't.
Yep. Update information.
Oh wait, you know what? I might have saw you on my follow list, and that was like when I was going on a mass like unfollow thing.
Ah, and you just
might
took me
still
off.
be here somewhere.
You monster.
I don't think I even remembered who, who the channel was.
That's even
I
better.
was like, wait, what? Who is this?
Okay, cool. Yes,
I think it was after I started hanging out with someone, and they were like bragging about their Twitch, so I just started unfollowing everyone because I knew that, because I left my computer open on Twitch. He's just like, oh, I want time to follow.
Okay, cool. Boom. I need to make sure my video is still set to save video. That setting doesn't change, right?
What?
The setting for your videos that they automatically get saved.
What do you mean? Like, are you asking me how to change it?
Yeah. Where's it located?
I'm pretty sure you go to channel and videos and settings.
Okay, got it.
And then something in there.
Not enough data for. Okay, cool. That's video producer. Okay.
Is it in there?
Okay, so it is. Yes, it is saving my broadcast. Good. Good. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna have to edit it down, but hello everybody, long time no see. I'm back, looking cool, getting ready to go to prom.
I gotta look you up now.
I'm joined by Weeble. It is a multiplayer online game, so let's set that up. Play online. Boom. Did you create one, or should I create one?
You create one. Wait, who even? Wait a minute.
Error creating match. What?
Oh no.
Oh no, is right. Maybe it knows I'm streaming. Is this game forbidden from streaming? No, I assume it has to be allowed for streaming.
Yeah, error creating match.
You don't think there's like an update or something that we need to be able to play online?
I hope not. Like,
if so, I'll be heartbroken.
this is such a...
I have to check now. I have to check the online forums.
It's kind of hard to say good game. This it's an interesting one. Wait, are you like only monster?
Online player. Is it not up yet?
Yeah, there's people streaming this game.
Okay, but are they playing like online?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Okay, I found you. Nice.
What?
I said nice, the outfit.
Thank you. I had to get my old prom outfit now. Actually, at prom I wear a tux when I went.
I'm not going to prom.
Okay.
Unless I took like one of my friends, but...
I had a good time. Actually, fun story. And by fun story, I mean not fun story. I was dating a girl for, I think, almost 2 years. It was a week before our 2-week anniversary. A week before prom, which we'd already bought tickets and the texts for and all that stuff. And she dumped me.
Oh, no.
So, of course, I went to prom and danced with, like, everybody. But,
the last dance I went to... Wait. Yeah, it looks like these people are playing together.
But online?
Maybe. I think so.
Okay.
They're all on a Discord together, I think. Or no, that's not even Discord. I think that's literally the in-game thing.
Unaffected bug. The online feature might be unstable. Experience issues. Screen share with the voice. If you experience... Oh, okay. So if we experience issues, here's how we can do it. We can screen share with voice chat. Should work for you to play with your less local friends. Or choosing a host to run the game and select the player's choice while screen sharing. Okay. So let's try playing online. Create.
I gotta restart my game. It won't let me get
so
out
yes,
of the create
so I'm gonna have
game.
to screen share.
What the hell is happening? Why can't I get out of this?
And this is why we check.
The game refuses to close.
So you have to hit escape, then you have to click on the back arrow to reactivate it.
What? Escape. No, my mouse is just stuck in the middle now.
Stuck in the middle with you. Okay,
Whoa,
online.
whoa, wait a minute, Why is this already open?
Oh, wait, it doesn't say how to. Oh, I know how to screen share. Duh. In Discord, I can
Why
screen
can't
share,
I
right?
alt tab? I can't alt tab anymore.
Hold on. Hold on.
I can't do it.
There. Boom. Boom.
It's taking me so long. I can't. It's launching like 50 monster props.
Just disable it. Just disable it. What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
Also, I'm hitting share my turn on.
Oh no, I can't. It's not letting me close it. This game has a mind of its own. Okay, I think I closed it. I'm good.
Yes.
Wait, it just updated. No, it didn't update. What's happening? Stop launching monster props.
So I'm sharing my entire screen with you. Am I sharing with the entire? No, I'm not. Okay.
It's just. Oh my god! Stop! Stop! It's just the button is stuck. It's like preparing to launch monster props. Like
Just Alt
50
F4. You
times.
no longer have to play the game. I'm screen sharing it with you.
Oh, get me out of here! I can't. There's like 8 of them open, and it's just opening more. One second, I'm restarting my computer.
Just Alt F4. You're restarting your computer? Fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for some monster prom dating. I guess while we're waiting, since I've already started the stream, even though I didn't test the game to make sure I knew how to stream it, might as well share some stories. Hey, did you actually restart your computer, Weeble? Okay, so prom. So prom for me was in 2013. It was senior year of high school. I actually did not go my junior year, and I didn't go during any other time, now that I think about it. It's not that I was like avoiding it, it's just that I didn't think it was really like the whole idea around it wasn't that cool, so I had no interest in it. However,
That's definitely a story to tell the grandkids.
oh, well, I didn't know you're back. I was just going to say, however, so I actually had a wedding that day too, so I already had my tux rented for the wedding and the prom, so I got through the wedding, and I actually met someone, and she ended up taking me to where I needed to go, because I was meeting a bunch of friends at Zio's. We went to Zio's, and just had a smorgasbord. I think it was 30 kids, and 30 high schoolers in one restaurant. I think the whole staff wanted to kill us all. But we made it, as you do. And then we crashed prom, I think, like an hour and a half late, which is actually not late in prom standards. And no one had actually started dancing or doing anything yet, which was really awkward. But once we got there, we just got on the floor and started dancing. I think we put on one of those songs that requires people to dance, like the Cuban Shuffle. Like, once a song that tells people how to dance, like, they'll actually get out on the floor. And so from that point on, the floor was, like, busy the whole night. I only got away from it, like, once or twice to go get some juice and then take some prom photos, some silly prom photos that will not be shared.
Some juice? Some friendly juice? Or some, like, fucking jungle juice?
No comment. No comment. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool.
It's not the best because it's not like the turbo stream thing.
Well, do what you want. You can see it though, right?
Me. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it fine.
Cool. There are 2 players. We're going to play the full game. Are you ready for that? Are you up for a full game?
An hour? Yeah, sure. It's
okay, cool.
It's only 11.
Oh, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless. Sometimes brilliant. Sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, I'll be player 1. Which character do you want so I don't choose that one?
I want to be that little, I don't know, the guy on the left. Yeah, that dude.
Okay, cool. Then I will be the monster from Frankenstein. I'll be Frankenstein's monster. Boom.
Like, Oh, no.
And his name is Brian. I'm gonna be Brian. Boom. Then you're gonna be him. Do you want to pick your own name?
I don't. No, just Oz.
Oz. Okay. So we have Oz and Brian. Let's do this. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien Levay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Hal, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Overland, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yes, good point, Ash. They're all of legal age. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are as rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in BS to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start having the stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? Oh, this is for me. The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling, the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Boom, your turn. Which answer are you picking?
Should I just be awkward? Wait. Radioactive possum just bit you. Let's see. That's me.
That one?
The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts.
Done. I got so creative, and you got so charming.
What is this fuck? What is that dollar bill? I want that to be our dollar bill.
You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription "Beware, too much awesomeness." My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever.
Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws, so is this a trick question or are you just being an idiot?
Boom, so smart. I got so charming.
It's stupid because that's exactly how I'll answer.
What criteria would you use to name your children?
Oh boy. Come on, little fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely what I'm picking.
There's no way I could go with anything else. I have to do just a swear word.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Okay, we're about to see what our stats are. So the game actually starts now.
crash. I'm not at my PC. All right, Lamau, I swear. Who cares?
Okay, so here's how the game works. I'm going to describe it to you real quick. So see all these places? These are the places we can go each day. They each will increase our stats by 2, okay? Once we're there, a random event will happen that we'll have to make a decision on how we want to react to it. So our stats are on the right of the screen. So it shows what our current stats are. So you're really smart, and I'm really charming and creative. So we want to try to build up our weaker stats, but also play to our stronger stats. So each place offers up a different stat. So if you go to the bathrooms outside of school, you're bold. If you go on the sports, if you play sports, you're charming. If you actually go to class, you're smart. If you go to the theater, you're creative. If you go to the library, you make money. And if you go to the outdoors, you're fun.
I want to go to the library.
Well, it's my turn, and I get to pick first.
We'll go
So
ahead.
I'm going to go to the library just so you can't go there. No, actually, my
Oh wait,
weakest...
you can only one person can go there.
Yes, so we can block each other.
Okay, gotcha.
Boldness. Actually, you know what? I could use some more fun in my life. So I'm gonna go have some fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go, the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans. I guess I can do both of these unless you want to do one. Do this one, do this one, do this one.
I don't even know what to do.
Just read.
But it's so awkward.
Okay. You're not going to make me do all the voices, are you?
Okay.
Just do a jock.
Ooh, 1 second. Ooh.
You got this. You got this.
Whoa, you've got a Walter Jacobs? Those are so rare.
You bet your ass I do. And check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's an effing beast at doing his taxes. They can't see your face. Just remember that. They can see my face.
Dude, my face isn't here. It's just a glowing red ball at this point. I heard he's lactose intolerant, though.
Perfect. You're nailing the voice. Yeah. I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it.
That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar? Yeah, Dunbar.
F you. You've got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management?
Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy
You're good.
Babcocks. Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle together, but it was so worth it.
That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare it'll send them both into an electric shock. You whip out your phone and show them your...
Oh, sorry, I was... Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's my choice, so...
Yeah.
I showed them my Winslow Jibs, fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20, loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs.
Oh, shit. Winslow Jibs! Winslow Jims! He has a Winslow Jibs! What is Winslow Jibs?
It's the card I played. What's so great about Winslow Jibs? He looks like a tool.
I don't know. I just feel like he really gets me, you know? Bro, I will... I'm sorry, I kept... 1 second. Okay. Bro, I will trade you all my lawyer-type Pokemons for that Winslow. And an Ultra Briefcase. Dude, it's so stupid.
You got
because
this.
All I can imagine is the people at my school doing this, and I know exactly
Who
what
would do
people
this
would say this stuff. It's so
Perfect.
dumb.
You're nailing the character. Say it.
Or we could make some other kind of arrangement. Wink.
Did you just say wink? Damien's trying to look unimpressed, but you can tell he's never seen such a fine Pokemon before either. And Scott looks clearly impressed. Score, you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Library, like I said.
Boom, make some money. That day, you spend some time on your library's PC, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. I need to put like a language warning up.
Money.
Later, you, Polly, and Damien are practicing battling, which is stealing bats and hiding them in people's lockers. But all that well-intentional fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light. There you are, exactly the monsters we wanted to see. Well, needed, not wanted. Ugh, these guys again? They never want to do anything fun. We're not trying to ruin your fun. We're just trying to save your world. Univertica is planning an attack. Ugh, so boring. Ugh. Why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm going back to hell. Yes, that's what we need. Our partner on this mission, Rabaru, died right after discovering Univertica's weakness. We need someone to speak to her spirit. Not it. Not it, damn it. I said almost the same time. But I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue. But I'm prettier, so I shouldn't have to do anything. Ever. Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to step up. Whatever. Just let the world end already. Then I won't have to take my midterms. I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you said your problem was. Well, their problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. But you don't really want to help either. Time to impress one of your classmates by forcing them to help.
Oh god. Fucking hell, what are these choices? Trying to think.
You obviously want to woo the girl, so piss off Damien.
You're fucking wooing a dude.
I didn't have a choice. It was between two guys. So yes, you want to pick the one
What's the matter, Damien? Are you scared? Are you a spicy little red baby?
I'm not a spicy red baby. I'm a spicy red adult. I'm just busy, okay? I have way too much to do without worrying about whatever the lame thing you're talking about is. The end of the world. What we're talking about is the end of the world. What is wrong with you people? Damn. Well, if the world ends, I can't really beat the shit out of people. Or set things on fire. You win this round, Polly.
I like how Damien has a... Oh, what's that?
A horn missing?
Well, not that. One second. Just keep going. I don't even think of the name.
He still doesn't look super thrilled about it, but it bounces down the underworld to search for the Coven's lost ally. After a while, he returns. Found your pal. She says Univotica is allergic to penicillin. Hope that helps, because it took a full 20 minutes out of my day. Penicillin, of course. We should have known. Thank you for this, Damien. You have saved the world. Truly, you are a hero. Yeah, sure, whatever. Bounce off so I can get back to doing coke off the spine of my textbook before our next class. Truly, you are the worst. Here's hoping the universe stays safe a while longer, so we don't have to deal with you all again. In a flash of light, the Coven is gone, leaving you, Damien, and Pauline in peace to not worry about all that stupid world-saving stuff. Hey, Oz, thanks for covering for me. That was pretty spicy yourself. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, no. Dang it, wrong voice. Hell yeah, it was. The important thing is you impressed Polly. But also the world didn't end, which is cool too. You gain +2 boldness and 1 charm.
Oh god.
Okay, everybody choose a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Okay.
Gucci.
Okay, you're saying Gucci? Okay, I'm saying Nintendo. Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected brand secretly rules the world. Okay, so which one is more likely to rule the world secretly? Nintendo or Gucci?
Oh shit.
I'll give it to you on this one. I think Gucci is more devious than Nintendo is. Then again, Nintendo could be like
saying because Nintendo is like
so nice outside that they're evil and secret organization on the inside.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we'll go with that one then. So it's the cafeteria. This is super important. We get to choose who we sit by for lunch. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know who to sit by. You want to sit? You want to get the ghost girl, right?
I'm leaving my choice a secret right now.
Okay. Well, I don't want to. If I go there, you can't go there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. I don't know who I want. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. You find Vera sitting in the front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs. Oh my gosh, another voice. Snaky. I don't know. I'm running out of female voices to do. I only have so many. Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income.
I feel like it would be like nasally.
You think it'd be nasally?
Like not nerdy nasally, but like...
Well, I went French, which I thought was pretty nasally.
Kind of like with like a...
I'm doing French. It's too late now.
Like
it's already been decided.
You know? You better add a hiss to like S's or something.
I will do. A dejected swamp creature slumps over the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it. Blackmail in bulk. Oh yeah.
The choices in this game are flawless.
Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style. But hey, are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell. Yeah, but I'm the prince of the Bernie part of hell, not the sexy part of hell. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could initiate an orgy. Although, the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids. Your turn.
I want to sit next to the hipster.
Okay. When you arrive at the table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food. Welcome to the don't need to eat, so we just take dope food pictures zone, baby. Do you want me to do this one? You got it.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what voice he would even have.
I think, the one I would do for him is too nerdy.
I think I have one.
Give it a shot. Once it sticks though.
We believe that food, like children, should be seen and not wasted.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted a baby?
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur. Like last Saturday.
There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now, to complete your masterpiece.
The food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta. Ooh.
You level your phone... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you level your phone at Liam just as he's about to snap a food pic. But his vampire reflexes are too quick for you.
Ha! Trying to out-meta the meta master, are you? We'll see about that.
Liam levels his phone at Polly just as she's about to take a food pic. Now you're taking a food pic of a food pic of a food pic. Whoa! Are we pointing our phones at each other now? I want to play too! Suddenly, Polly's got her phone pointed at you. It's a food pic of a food pic of a food pic of a food pic of a food pic.
We've done it! We've created the meta triangle, the most meta shape in existence. This is our finest hour.
The world around you dissolves into a green columns of numbers and letters. You've done it. You can see the code. You are the one. The programming of the video game you are in awards you by raising your relationship points with the character known as Liam.
Ooh.
Everybody choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud at the rest of the players before clicking. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I got mine.
Occupation?
Yeah, just any occupation. I feel like I'm listening to Beach
really
Boys.
bad. I don't know what to think of. I'm literally just...
Just anything. Just say a job. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Okay, say it.
Retail sales associate.
Kindergarten teacher. Okay, it's based on how boring a VR simulator based on the selected occupation would be. I think yours wins.
Yeah, retail sales associate. That's
Probably
like,
the most boring.
I had to do it. Oh, it's boring.
Okay. We need to be faster on these challenges.
Teachers, they're filled with kindergarten kids. It's like...
This is like a nightmare, but...
Oh, wait, why are my stats gone? Hover over? Okay.
Yours are the ones
Oh,
at the
wait,
top.
never mind. Oh, yeah, I can't even see it.
Yours are the
It's
orange
like-
ones.
Okay, I have to look at your stream to see my stats. Shit, which one is fun?
Which one is fun? The outdoors one. Do you want to have fun?
Is creativity the big thing to the left?
Yes, the Coliseum. Actually,
Yeah,
I think it's
I'll
called
go-
the amphitheater. Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go there.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's tough as the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Is it bad that whenever I look at my character, all I can think of, like, the voice coming out of is the little thing?
No, it makes sense. Later in the halls, you run into Polly and Liam, who seem to have been talking about some kind of flyer. The flyer is for an upcoming music festival, Hollapalooza. So, we agree on everything for Friday, right?
Why did I already Yeah, pretty much.
And Saturday, we should totally go to Messer Chups and imagine a fucking dragon.
Sure, those bands are great. And then at 3 a.m., I want to check out that guy in the parking lot who just makes a cacophony for 2 hours.
I think you're slightly deeper on that voice. Ghosts are super into cacophonies, but at 3 a.m., I wanted to go to MC Griffin. I mean, it's a friggin' griffin that raps. It's the hottest shit right now, Liam.
I'm trying to think. You said I had it slightly lower?
Yeah. So just go slightly lower from where you were.
You know, the hottest shit right now isn't the criteria I use to pick the artist I want to see, right?
A griffin that raps, Liam.
There should be a better way to decide this other than repeating our choices in a loud, annoying tone.
But I love that loud, annoying tone thing.
I know. Still.
Go ahead, don't be shy. You might have the ultimate trick for how to choose the best schedule for their music festival.
One second, I gotta look up that word.
It's a drug.
Huasca. Entheogenic brew me out of banister image? Aha, gotcha. So it's like... Alright, gotcha. I see what it is now. Don't matter this one.
Which one are you picking?
Oh my god. I love the sound of the top one.
Okay, we'll do that one.
I know which one it's gonna be leaning towards.
Ooh, you're not fun enough for that one. Oh, boo. What a rookie mistake. I know the feeling. You think an ahakaka can solve... Wait, I think it's like the...
I think it's like ayahuasca.
It's supposed to be... I think it's a hookah. You know... A hookah? I think it's a hookah.
Yeah, I know what a hookah is.
I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. I think it can solve any dispute.
It says, like, it's pronounced like ayahuasca.
And don't get me wrong, it does. But it also defeats the whole point. You get the ayahuasca, you meet the spirit animal, you go on a crazy and self-revealing journey full of whimsical creatures and funny situations, but you know what happens in the end?
We come to and realize that 2.5 weeks have passed, and the music festival is long ago ended, my friend.
Liam is damn right.
Yes, we missed it last year because of it, not making the same mistake again.
Hell no.
But I must admit, we learned a lot from the coyote with the... We learned a lot from the coyote with the deep voice. He was a pretty good spirit animal.
Oh yeah, and remember the 4-day rave in the mind pyramids? That turned out to just be my grandma's house.
Good old times.
They totally ignore you in favor of those crazy memories, but you've learnt your lesson. -2 smarts and -1 creativity.
No.
Okay,
I am smart. Come on, man.
I need some boldness. I need to go pretend to be bold. Oh no, I can't go get boldness because that's where the shop is. So if you want to buy items, go to the shop.
Dumb as you.
I fell asleep in class. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You look up to see Scott approaching. Vera, he looks confused. That isn't unusual for Scott, but you decide to eavesdrop anyway. A jock. You got this. It was a jock voice.
Oh yeah, by the way, I figured out that word, it is ayahuasca, because hookah is H-O-O-K-A-H.
Ayahuasca. Thank you. I will get that right from now on.
Ayahuasca.
We learned a new word for a drug. Congratulations.
If you look at images on Google for
it is your hold on. It is your turn. Go.
Fine.
We got to keep this train going.
Hey Vera, you're mean, right?
You noticed.
And you're a girl, right?
You noticed.
Well, I was watching this high school movie the other day, and there were these mean girls, and the mean girls were...
Mean?
Cheerleaders! Now I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader. But maybe you could do something to help the football team. I mean... According to the movie, high school athletes and high school mean girls are natural allies, right?
As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do.
Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Brian here has a great idea. Tell her.
They both look at you. Well, what's your idea? I guess this is the smart one, right?
Probably.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are the assassinations not helping the team? Oh wait, no, that's not her voice. I thought I was weeding out the weak and unattractive members of the herd. I'm afraid I don't know much about sports.
No, Vera. That totally makes sense. It's just that sometimes ugly people are still really good at sports.
Oh, I see. From now on, I'll consult you before having any of the team members mysteriously executed.
I see no problems with this.
You do, but you decide it's better to stay out of it. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. One of us is good. Something's about to happen to one of us.
Oh no. Why me? Is it because I lost 2 smarts in a day?
That weekend, you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle, a sad look in his eyes. You got this.
At a pickle.
Yeah.
Oh, hey bro, maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. See, I really like Brian, but I'm not sure I can commit yet because I also really like this pickle. Look at it. It's so green and warty and exactly the right size for a pickle. Brian is such a good person, but this pickle is such a good pickle. I can't choose. Won't you help me? It's literally just a pickle. Well, also, I mean, you just throw this part. I can ruin you. Are you telling me you just throw away a pickle for a chance with Brian?
Is that what you're saying?
A pickle like this only comes along once in a lifetime.
Okay, so we're picking that one?
Yes.
Okay.
The pickle's so much more important. No, I would never do that to Harvey. Harvey is the name I gave. I know Brian loves me, and I love him. But if monogamous commitment to a pickle is wrong, well then, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. You just told me I wasn't wrong, so I'm right. So everything's fine. It's all because of a fucking pickle. I'm so sorry, Josh.
You're pretty sure he won't, but who cares? You gain +1 charm. Player orders decide based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now. You would die first.
Wait, player order is decided based on how early you would die during a
Yeah, you would die first, so you're gonna go first.
Would I?
I would live. Trust me, I'm from the south.
Wait, what does that have to do with it?
Guns. That's what it has to do with it.
Okay, and you
I have
say
them.
I don't have guns?
Fair enough.
Fuck you.
I have. Never mind. Okay.
You know people.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell is that fucking furry though?
What are you
is there
talking
a
about?
Furry at the
Oh,
auditorium?
no, that's literally a cat monster. It's the store. If you go over there, you can buy stuff with your muns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. So I literally went from having a lot of smarts to having a lot of charm. How did that happen?
welcome to high school.
I'm dumber than a zombie. What is this?
I'm a monster. How dare you?
You're a zombie. I've ruined your chances with Mr. Werewolf over there.
That's fine. Revenge is especially cold.
Hey, the good thing is that now you can go with Mr. Diablo over there.
Thanks.
I want to go to the... Or wait, how much money do I have? I have 7?
Yes.
I want to go to the store, so in the auditorium again.
Oh man, I'll do this voice. What's a rocker chick sound like?
Chloe from Life is Strange.
Oh, you're right, but I don't think I do that voice. I can't do this. I'm running out of voices. Yeah, I can't do this one. So I'll just read it.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for the future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? Oh God, what is this?
So you're too poor for the power totem of Zergord, ruler of the Dark Realms. You're too poor for the penguin mask, and you're too poor for some cocaine. But you can get literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You can get a dead body. You can get some dragon fan fiction. And then I think all these increase your stats. So if you have a stat that's really low that you want to increase, you can buy it.
Do you know which ones increase what stats?
I do.
Do
you want to be more fun? Because that's what got you last time.
I want to be more smart.
More smart. Okay.
Yeah, more smart.
I don't know which one does that. That one makes you more bold.
Would it be the Latin?
No, that one makes you more charming. This one makes you more creative. This one makes you more fun. This one makes you more...
Wait, a Russian novel with insightful approach. Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't that be smart? Like,
yeah, that's why I picked it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. The first?
No refunds. Okay. My turn. Okay. Oh my gosh, what do I want to do? Do I want to get some lunch?
I just noticed that when I've been doing these voices, I've been really loud.
Yeah, you should probably be aware of that. Nice chair. Oh, my chair. Yes, thank you. It is my chair. I sit in it quite a bit. Okay, what do I need to do? I have 5 boldness. I need to go be more bold. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Later you see Scott, all but skipping down the corridor, cheerily rattling off some sort of list.
Oh. Hi, pal. Oh man, today is the best. I was walking out of class and my tail just started wagging all of a sudden. You know how sometimes your tail starts wagging and you're not even sure why? I started wondering what my tail might be so happy about, and I realized it's probably just because I'm a werewolf. Because being a werewolf is just about the best thing, right? I mean, if I wasn't a werewolf, I wouldn't even have a tail to wag. But then I started thinking even more, and I realized where everything's would be pretty cool. Or did that say good or cool?
Yeah, you're good.
I looked away for a minute. Were dolphins, were pigs, were weasels? We're tanks! I wonder what the absolute best were creature would be. Wait, where?
We get it. Okay, now he's naming things he can see. You better jump in. A werewolf? That's pretty creative. A moon?
Wouldn't that be like charming?
I have a lot of charm. I feel like whatever I pick, I'm safe.
Yeah, because you have a lot of everything.
Yeah. A
werewolf? That sounds like the best thing ever! What's better than winning a... You're right. What's better than winning a sports game? Winning 2 sports games. What's better than gym class? Double gym class. So what could be better than being a werewolf? Being double a werewolf. I wonder if I can get a member of the wolf pack to bite me so I, a werewolf, can turn into a werewolf. And be the I can't even do it anymore. And what happens if okay.
It's too much. It's too much of the same joke. Scott's math performance increases dramatically, but only for next week. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Bottled water.
Wait, what? Oh, everybody chooses foods. Your choice and allow to the rest of the players before clicking. Chicken lo mein.
Player orders decide based on how filthy this sounds. Hey, darling, my bottled water is moist and ready for you. Or, my chicken lo mein is moist and ready for you. I think you win.
Hey, darling, my chicken lo mein is moist and ready.
Oh, by the way, that should be your voice for the vampire. You just nailed the vampire voice.
Really?
Yeah, where are you going?
The vampire, what do you mean?
You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror.
So you want me to do that for the werewolf?
No,
or the
just do whatever you want. Do
vampire?
whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
I'll do it. You can't even eat that.
Watch me.
First of all, it's made of... Okay, first of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian.
So, it's low calorie.
And second of all... Wait, liches...
Phylactery.
Phylactery? And second of all, it's a lich's phylactery.
Part of this balanced breakfast.
It's lunch.
You're just jealous.
No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you are going to eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all.
Well, I'm nervous that that's not going to happen. Looks like those two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred on the same time.
Wait, what? Oh, that took me way too long to figure out what that meant. Never mind. Why do both of these seem like it's gonna be against Liam?
I think this one is the one that's for Liam.
Yeah, because Liam's right, Damien, you should make him eat it. Like, that's just completely against Liam. Yeah, I'll do that. Damien, don't eat it. You won't, yeah, blah, blah.
Baby seals, give them to me. I can already taste the cruelty.
Oh, you scoundrel! How could you substitute wonton irresponsible? Wait. Wonton?
Wanton.
Wanton, gotcha. I was reading it as like wonton soup.
No, I got you.
Wanton irresponsibility. How could you substitute wanton irresponsibility for animal cruelty?
You quietly explain to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't really baby seals. Hey, these are just seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood. Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of a killer whale attack.
I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. Let's go return this phylactery to Larry's crypt together.
Ooh. It ends up being that third most romantic night you've ever spent in a crypt. Score. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Oh my gosh, I can do this. Do you want to know what this one is, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan floating is for weddings, where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use? Oh, I see. Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically, just assume that. Don't talk to Vera about napkins. Time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it, not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that what your fold lacks is complexity. It makes up for with 12 ounces of cobra venom. It can spit at will. Right. Well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. Everybody chooses an object, says your choice out loud, and the rest of the players... Okay. You ready?
I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Yep.
Lampshade.
Butt plug.
Okay. So I'm guessing you also looked around your room to see what was nearby. Player order is decided based on how unsexy it would be to use the selected object as a sexual toy.
Mine is a sexual toy.
So I win by default.
Yeah, you win.
Woot. Also, I mean like that lamp. Am I right?
Literally, I looked around. I saw an empty bag.
I'm gonna go buy something. What could I use more of? I think I could be more bold. Boom. Done.
Nice tattoo.
Thank you. It's fake, but, you know, people don't know that.
Wait, let me look at my stats real quick. I guess go to the outdoors.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Jean, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him... You're right, it's Juan. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll and the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. You're hanging out with two of the baddest asses you know, generally being bad and asses, when suddenly, a masked villain bursts in and threatens you. I have been waiting a long, long time for this confrontation, he says. Following you, hunting you, waiting for the perfect moment, and now to prepare to meet your doom and pay for all that you've done to me. Holy shit, I've never done anything wrong to anyone ever. I have no idea who this could be. I've done so many things wrong to so many people, I have no idea which one you could be. Wonder no more, says the masked villain, and rips his mask off. Oh my god, of course, it's that guy. The one from, you totally know this guy, right, Damien? Never seen this dude before. He must have beef with Oz. I have beef with all of you, tiny fuels. Univertica Jr. Oh, of course, Univertica Jr. Not ringing any bells. You collaborated with your 3 best friends to destroy my father. Scott, Vera, and Miranda? No way, he means Liam, Coach, and Alfred. I mean faith, hope, and joy. I don't know why I did that voice. I have no idea who the fuck those people are. Yeah, literally never heard of them. Puny mortals, they are classmates of yours who formed a coven. Oh, the Coven. They have names. Yeah, I definitely always think of them as pretty much one entity. Oh yeah, right. That one time they made us talk to their dead friend, Rabaru, to get that secret killing some lame villain? It turned out he was allergic to penicillin, right? What was that dude's name?
Univertica, I am Univertica Jr., and now you will pay.
Seems like you're really pissed this bad guy off. Luckily, you watch fiction. You know how this shit goes down. Thinking quickly, you... I hate it when all my characters show up in one scene. Okay. Dude, the second one sounds like the one.
Honestly what I was looking more towards. Wait.
I don't know which one's more creative. You need to do the smart one. The smart answer is the one you need to choose. Oh, if you recognize the symbol, that's got to be pretty smart, right?
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Okay.
Hey.
Univertica Jr. gasps.
I had always heard that I had a long-lost sibling, but Oz? You? I never would have guessed. I mean, I suppose it's due to the resemblance we both have. Eyes, limbs, torsos, the ability to talk like a human.
Current player name. Oh, Weeble. Do you have any idea? Ah, dang it! What was the voice for the? Do you have any idea what this means? I have a Groupon for a whole day of fun sibling activities, but until now I've had no one whom to indulge it with. Will you come with me, new sibling? I mean, you gotta say yes, right? Or risk blowing your cover. Also, you're broke-ass high school monster with very limited money to your name. Who are you to turn down a free spa day? Before you can give an answer...
I knew buying my smarts would do something. Damn.
Before you give an answer, Univertica has spirited you away to a really badass spa for all kinds of evildoers. You get really trendy virgin blood manicures and spider silk facials while wearing matching fluffy pink slippers and dragon scale battle armor. You go shopping for cute back-to-villainy outfits. And then at a super fun day, you decide to see if the Univertica Jr. can be defeated by penicillin like his father. And from the way he died after you slipped him some, you're thinking it's a yes. Crushed it. +2 boldness and 1 smarts for you, and you're totes keeping all the swag your temporary big brother bought you before you killed him. Also, you totally impressed Polly and Damien.
Oh.
Revenge, 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 revenge!
Oh. No.
Another weekend, another adventure. You are about to enter the swamps of despair in search of the destruction Ruby, when Scott stops you, probably for a much more urgent matter.
Oh, I'm completely fine with this. Oh, Brian, I was just thinking about you in that... Wait. About you in that time you were really, really good at dodgeball, Coach said. Yeah. Coach said, remember?
Not really. All your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while, but okay, sure. But hey, why not take the compliment?
Well, I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good, and people are good. So if they're both good, then they must be the same.
Sure, right, sure.
But all sports are different, so all people must be different. And some sports are better than others, and some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people. God, this is so dumb. But there comes a time where you have to choose one sport and one person. You can't take 2 different sports to prom or play in the major leagues of 2 different people. No, wait. Opposite on those.
You figured. Also, it really doesn't make sense either way, so whatever.
So, our friend, Oz, what kind of sport do you think he would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is... Oh. This is very, very important. Chess? But chess isn't a sport at all. It doesn't even have the word ball in it. If the sport that represents Oz as a person isn't a sport, does that mean that Oz isn't a person?
Correct, Oz is a monster.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I mean, nah, not really. You were just trying to F with Oz, but this is totally as hilarious as you hoped.
I can't take someone to prom who is not a person. That would make them something. I like how this dude pops out instead of the vampire guy. And if I were going to take something to prom, I'd just take a football. Wait, that's a great idea. I think I might take a football to prom.
Well, Oz may actually get dumped for a football. This is great. You gain +1 fun.
I haven't even talked to him.
I know, which is why I made you less like him.
Everybody choosing an animal says, say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Count of 3. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Penguin.
Cheetah. I've never watched Game of Thrones, so this is all you.
Definitely a penguin. Or, yeah, definitely a penguin. Dude, we're almost done. We got 3 days left till prom.
It has almost been an hour. Actually, it's been more than an hour.
Yeah, it has been. I already looked at the time. That's because we're taking too long at making decisions.
And it's because I've been, like, interrupting.
I need to get some creativity under my belt. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improving all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways, and that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. You bump into Scott backstage, where he's busy bench pressing a fog machine. When he sees you, he sets down the machine, wipes his forehead, and looks up at you, panting.
Hey bro, sorry I'm so sweaty. You caught me in the middle of my rehearsal workout. I'm trying to get real swole for the talent show. See, I'm gonna do that scene from the end of Hamlet, you know, the one where he plays dead. But for the last part, when Hamlet rips off his shirt and everybody sees his jacked abs. Well, to be honest, bro, I'm not sure I'm jacked enough for the role. If I had another month, I bet I could pull it off, but there's not enough time. You don't happen to know a trick for getting a killer six-pack in minutes, do you?
I think either way, I'm stuck with the same choice.
That was smart. Drugs was smart.
I made them,
finally
okay?
get it. Oh yeah, you made them.
Yeah.
Drugs are illegal for doing sports, but not for doing theater.
But you also do. Never mind.
That's why they're called performance-enhancing drugs, not football-enhancing drugs.
I might have just got him kicked out of football.
Thanks for dropping the knowledge on me, bro.
He looks so happy. You just don't have heart to correct him. You gain +2 creativity and 1 boldness.
He injected the drugs into his abs. Let's see. I can't increase my creativity.
No, you can't increase your fun.
Again.
Yeah, you can't increase, but you need. Just so you know, it's probably gonna be more important that you're I get you can't do fun either. Yeah, I guess library's a good choice, isn't it? That day, you spend some time on the library's PC, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain +1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only +2 money.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
In the middle of everything,
Did you see the?
a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them, and straight into another voice. Are you kidding me?
I don't even know what this guy would be.
Someone that vogues a lot. So like, yeah, slay girl, slay. This season finale on the Interdimensional Bachelor. Good lord.
Help if I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Oh my god, we're on a game show? Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my... I'm gonna win! I don't even care what the prize is! Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise.
So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic, and I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you're buzzing yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. I don't think you have enough boldness for the jaw-edging one. I honestly don't know what answer is good for you. Pick whichever one you want.
I don't even know, because, like...
I have no idea what stats those are. Don't ask me for help on this
attached to
one.
my naked grandmother, that would be, like... I feel like that would be boldness. Jaw hinges, bees pour out, that would be, like... fun? I don't have enough for, like,
Either?
anything.
So,
Yeah,
first
I'll
one?
just do the wedding ring.
Creative.
Oh, it's creativity?
You're screwed either way. You'd give me your own grandmother's engagement ring? How heartless. Do you really take your family that much for granted? What do you have? Piles of grandmothers cluttering up your house?
And why is she naked? Did she consent to this, or are you stripping your grandmother naked and then trading her and her jewelry for a sham marriage?
I resent that. Vogue, baby, Vogue. I resent that their marriage to be would be a sham, but otherwise I agree. Next contest, ideal proposal, go. Ooh, suicide pact, suicide pact. I'd go to that thing, I'd drop the ring in the champagne glass, except instead of a ring, it's poison. That's so romantic.
I gotta remember that it's monsters, so, like, anything goes.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. The prince, apparently not into the suicide pacts, kicks you all out of his dimension and vanishes. Technically, you accomplished your goal, but now all your friends think you're a grandma abuser. Lose 2 fun and 1 charm.
I deserve that. Space is most like.
You know, I'll just take this one. I
mean, you live alone. You don't sit on a chair.
That's 2 things.
What do you have for me? I'm in my basement, and my parents are in my basement as well.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Oh shit. Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to a minor, as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety. Geniuses and subtlety are the middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware.
My favorite silverware.
Egads, how crude.
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look!
Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting anyway. Now I gotta go put on some ointment. All that silverware is really bad for my skin. I was about to say, isn't silver the way that you kill, like, werewolves and stuff?
Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Ooh. Gotta go with my main hipster vampire bro.
You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand. Stop. This is the cool people table? Oh, wait, no. This is the cool people table, where only cool people are allowed.
I would agree with what Vera just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera?
Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us.
Well, if he wants to sit with us, he's going to have to prove he is as cool as we are. But without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool.
So, what is it going to be?
I don't have 50 monster dollars.
So I'm guessing you're gonna go with the first one?
Yeah. Wait, was that sarcasm?
No, of course not. Oz was clearly being totally sincere.
There it was again. Are you two doing this on purpose?
Now, why on earth would we do that?
Gah. I can't tell whether you're being sincere or ironic. It's so cool. Everyone knows clear and efficient communication is the least cool thing of all. You've wowed me with your open disdain for language.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
Exactly.
Vera and Liam invite you to sit with them and chat. By the end of lunch, none of you has any idea what anyone else meant. So cool.
Let's eat, please.
Okay. I'm ready.
A movie?
Yep.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Forrest Gump.
Crank High Voltage. Idiot. Have you ever watched Crank High Voltage? Was that a no?
I gave it to you. Okay, you gotta go first. No shop today. This is the last day before prom.
It always hides my stats behind your thing on Discord.
I say just go with your highest one.
Wait, I want to raise my highest one, or
Yeah, or gamble on making Charm or Boldness 10 in case you need to be. No, I say go full smarts because I think you need 15 to be able to be. You know what I mean?
All right, I'll class them.
That day, you were astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained 1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that within the game. And 2 smarts.
I just noticed that it is the little guy talking.
Yeah. You're like a they.
I'm so happy.
You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent.
Hey. I was just wondering if you would like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large, darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film. And afterwards, we could adjourn, possibly to an eating establishment, where I can watch and take autistic photos as you consume calories.
Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to.
What the fuck?
Oh boy, are you two going on a date?
What? No! What are you even doing here?
Eavesdropping. But what do you mean this isn't a date? Aren't you asking Oz out to dinner and a movie?
I feel like you're actually going for, like, Tony the Tiger, like, they're great! I'm not asking out anyone, and and it is not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monoculture.
Well, if it's... Oh, wait, no. Dang it, what is it?
Well, if it's not a date, what is it?
Damn, Coach, if you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell him. I don't think you're creative enough for that.
Oh, shit.
I don't know which one you do. I honestly don't know. One of them's definitely creative. Yeah,
It's like-
I think you're stuck doing the wink one, but maybe that's fun. You could be screwed either way.
Wait, it's not a date. It's a date. I'm trying to convince him it's not a date, right?
Yeah, I think a wink is charming. That's higher than fun and creativity. It could be bold, too. Or smarts. I don't think it's creativity. I think the bottom one's definitely creativity. And I don't think it's fun. Fun is usually like drugs in this game.
Yeah, fun is usually drugs.
I think it's your best bet.
I guess so. I have to. Yeah, the wink.
You passed.
Oh. Wait, how much was my charm? Oh, I have 8. Okay.
But what's the difference between a date and a date wink?
Isn't it obvious? The former is sincere, whereas the latter is dripping with irony.
Oh, okay, I think I understand. So on this, date, will there be hand-holding?
No, but there will be hand-holding.
But what about long, loving looks?
Only if by long, loving looks you mean long, loving looks.
And will there be, any fooling around?
Yes.
Ooh! Ooh!
Well, this is all too complex and intellectual for an old were-tiger like me. You go all and enjoy your definitely not a date. Wink.
I knew it before he did it. Okay.
Liam gains a deep, newfound respect for Coach, and for you. You have a very good time on your
I'm slightly
date.
more fun.
Liam even buys you popcorn. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. I'm gonna go to the
I love
gym.
looking at your face while you're talking. It's great.
I do have to express the character when I'm doing them.
Dude, you should see my face whenever I'm doing Liam.
Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels the team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You're minding your own business when Scott jogs up and gives you a friendly punch in the shoulder. It almost destroys you.
Hey bro, I was just looking for you. The big game's today, and I need a friendly face to pep me up. I know, we've got cheerleaders for that or whatever. But between you and me, bro, I don't think our cheerleaders are hype enough. They're supposed to be giving 110%, but they're only giving 107, 108 tops. That's why I need you to give 115% at the game tonight, so I can give 120 or even 135. Thanks, bro. I knew I could count on you. See you tonight.
Oh no. Scott bumps your fist and sprints off without even waiting for you to agree on this cheerleading scheme. You guess this is what it's like to be Scott's bro. So what are you going to do to get him amped up for the game?
See, you have everything. It literally doesn't matter what you choose.
Well, I don't. I do. Which one's fun?
See, because bottom seems like creativity, top seems like boldness.
Oh, you're right. Ooh. Yes! You get your trusty full moon costume out of storage and climb to the top of the bleachers. That night, with the stadium lights reflecting off of you, it looks like the moon came down from heaven to have sex with the spooky high school. Scott, not only the werewolf on the team, pretty much the whole squad, goes nuts at the sight of you. Suddenly, the other team is facing off against a mob of furious wolves. The Wolfmen's jerseys are all ripped to shreds, but it's pretty clear whose team they're on. The other team flees the field screaming, "This is exactly what it's like! Why we don't schedule games on full moons!" Later that night, Scott comes jogging up to you in a big hurry. He seems to have found some clothes.
Hey, bro. I'm supposed to be at the big game, but nobody's at the stadium, and I'm super worried. What's that? You're saying the game already happened? And we won? And the other team is suing us for... Wait, it's grievous, right?
Yes.
For grievous bodily harm? Well, that's great news. Funny how I don't remember any of it. Well, I'm sure there's no reason for that.
Shh, don't ruin his innocence. It's so beautiful. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Who are you taking to prom? You can go by
Why is
yourself.
myself a choice?
Because you
Liam,
can,
of course.
None of them. You just, okay, fine.
Hell yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I guess me and Scott can go as like bros.
I like how you're literally just like, you better go for one of the chicks, and I go for Liam.
And I kind of got forced to be with Scott, which kind of... You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
You and me? Pfft. I'd rather go to prom with a bag full of garbage as my date. Wait, that'd be so disruptive. Thanks for the insight. Enjoy embracing an eternal solitude, my friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bag full of garbage to cart.
Oh, you couldn't get a date from Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed you wish sadness was an STD, because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it. Shoot. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Prom? Sure, why not? It sounds funny. There'll be so much hard partying that it'll count as workout.
Why? I didn't even want this. Prom night was rad. Well, there was that part with the full moon came out and Scott transformed into a rabid wolf and nearly killed 3 people. But aside from that, it was a wonderful night to remember.
I like how the one I'm going for the entire time I don't get, but the one that I fucking broke your chances with, you got with. Like, what?
I could tell he was easy, so I went with him, and you went for probably the hardest one.
Real easy. That's 10 impersonating a plate of spaghetti.
Okay, everyone. I'm gonna turn up the game volume. Why I talk us out. Okay. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened. And isn't that what's wonderful? Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in National Pokemon Tag Tournament. The crowd was amazed that their Pokemon team did taxes as if there were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. While leaving the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up living her surfs to do all the work. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life. And then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left, and that war called youth. But once again, we were young, unafraid, and were ready to start. Okay, everybody. That was Monster Prom. Thank you for joining us. I might play this again with my other friends. We'll see. I'm gonna go probably on my own and try to get some of the other secret endings and stuff like that. I'm curious to see what
Slenderman?
there are. What'd you ask?
Was that Slenderman? Did you see that?
In the background? Probably so. Oh, look, it's all the silverware that they were talking about.
I might have to clip that for you, because that actually... Wait a minute.
Well, I'll let the credits roll. I don't know. Is anyone watching right now? Make some noise if you're in chat. No, 0 viewers. No, 2 viewers. And I just turned my volume on. Sorry for that, guys.
I mean, if you're watching your own stream... Okay, yeah, it's me and Crash in there right now.
Monster Prom. Ah, man, look at all those people, all the people that worked on the game. Special thanks to all those peoples. Look at all those wonderful pictures of people having fun at Monster Prom. And to our main game inspiration, the Yogg. Look at all the people that helped crowdfund this game. It was a Kickstarter with some heavy backers and producers. If you haven't seen the ads for this game, they were done by those awesome guys. And they did a wonderful job. Boom.
It's a really short clip, but it's
Okay. That was
send
Monster
it to
Prom,
your
everybody.
DMs.
Catch you around next time. Wink.